Hi guys, how are you doing today? This is Aurum IA Finance, and now we have Arif Gilany
Yes,
and
sir.
Hussein Ismaili. So, Hussein, you take the floor.
آه،
آقای حسین خوش اومدید. من الان با دیوید هستم و به شما رو خوش آمد میگه اولا و میخواد که تجربتون رو در این چند روزی که اینجا هستید خودتون اول معرفی کنید، بگید اگه لازم مایل شغلتون چی هست و توی کانادا چقدر وقت هست اینجا تشریف دارید.
من حسین هستم. من بعد کانادام که حدود الان 2 سال و نیم هستش، ولی قبلا بودم، ولی توی استان کبک بودم، ولی تورنتو الان یه چیز حدود 2 سال و نیمه. یعنی من کانادا قبلا بودم ولی 20 و خورده سال نبودم، برگشتم ایران دوباره. الان 2 سال و نیمه حدودا اینجام. شغلم اینجا کوالیتی اینسپکتورم دیگه، توی یه شرکتی که چیز تولید میکنه، میلگرد یا ریبار تولید
مهم.
میکنه.
مهم.
اینجا این کار انجام میدم. بعد تجربه این که حالا من با آقای دکتر احمدی آشنا شدم. صحبت سر زندگی مشکل اینجا بود و خب همه چی گرون و منم خیلی سخت کار میکنم، ساعت کار زیادی دارم، وقتی
یه
پول در میارم.
دقیقه یه دقیقه اجازه میدید اینو براشون ترجمه کنم. این آقای دیوید
بله
میخواد
بله
شما رو بشناسه. So David,
بله.
here's the summary in a very briefly what Hossein said. Hossein is basically a Canadian. He was here before 20 years. He returned to Iran because he chose a different lifestyle, and now all of the tensions, the problems. He came back with his family. He is a quality inspector at a iron. They make the iron for construction. He's a basically inspector there, and he's working really, really hard. But it's hard to get ahead in Canada.
Absolutely. So, we have something in common, Hussein. I'm a civil engineer. I was trained in 2005, graduated from Temple University, went through a series of jobs from 2005 to 2011. Then, prior to 2005, in 1996, I started my first job at McDonald's. So, from 96 all the way to 2011, I was working in retail while going to school of some form and fashion, whether it be part time, full time, whatnot. So I get that. Now, after in 2011, I switched from civil engineering to IT. So from
Hold on,
2011 to
David.
hold on. There's a reason for all this.
متوجه هستید. I don't need
2011
translation. I
to
just want to ask him if he
okay,
needs translation. But I think he understands, and most of our viewers would understand if you just speak a little bit louder
slower.
and slower.
Well, I do have a hoarse voice because I was playing with Mr. Gilany this morning
I
and I
know
was
we've been on
screaming.
talk.
So bear with my voice because my voice is not the perfect, but that's okay. Um, so what I'm doing with you is we have a lot in common, Hussein, from a career perspective. I know
Yes,
what you
sir.
do as an inspector. I
You're
know
a
the
tax
long game.
accountant. I was a financial advisor. So were you. So I sat down with lots of people like Hussein, like myself, like yourself,
Correct.
do their financial plan for, let's say, 5 years. They have kids. Hussein wants to send his children to school, for example, how much money he would need. You know what I mean? We understood those because we did that.
So I know Prime America. I know Wolf Energy Group. I know taxes. I've been doing that since 2012, maybe even before like 2010. So I know your numbers, or similar numbers, not yours, but I know numbers. So you get paid, you get taxed on your income, whatever the tax is, and that doesn't matter. That gets is a big chunk, and then you got probably healthcare and whatnot. In Canada, or not, in Canada, you have national healthcare, but America they have to pay out of pocket. Okay, so that's another chunk. Then you got rent or mortgage. That's another chunk. Then you got your vehicle or transportation. That's another chunk. And then we haven't even got the food yet. So the food is the most important thing, and so is sleep. So with all that being said, whether in Farsi or French or what other language you think in, how much money do you need right now, today, month by month, to survive? What's your goal number? And then tell me on an annual basis how much that would be. And I'll plug it into my thing and I'll show you magic.
متوجه شدید؟
پرسید که چقدر مثلا من پول لازم دارم در سال بیشتر درآمد داشته باشم.
ایشون چون که تکس اکاونتنت هستن اونجا یه سافتورهای تولایی دارن که میتونن بگن. میگه که الان خواستی اون زندگی آیدیال رو تو کانادا داشته باشی چقدر پول ماهیانه لازمه آقا برای شما خانواده‌تون راحت باشید، یه زندگی خونه ماشین این چیزا رو داشته باشید، ماهیانه چقدر اون عدد برای شما؟
حداقل من چون 4 خانواده هستیم دیگه، تنها نیستم، حداقل 4-5 هزار دلار باید حداقلش درآمد داشته باشم.
حالا دقیقشو بگی 4-5. ما اینجوری توی این متفاوت بودن فارسی با انگلیسی این یه رقم هارد میخواد میگه هارد نمبر میخواد ببینه. 4-5
حداقل 5000
داره متوجه میشه چی میگم؟ متوجه؟
اوکی حداقل 5000 دلار.
Okay, $5,000.
A month?
A month.
Okay, great. So that's 60,000 a year, right?
Yeah, this is the minimum.
That's
60,000.
That's great.
That's a good salary. That's average salary. That's a very average salary in Canada. If you want just to flow.
I'm going to show you two figures. Okay.
This is for the basic needs.
This is basic.
$5,000.
Yeah, bare basics. So just give me a moment.
Needs of a family, because we are family.
All right. So I go to financial proposals. I go to AI bot, and I put $5,000. What is going on here? Okay. Let's do that again. I think maybe my VPN went.
سلام جاوی جان، من میتونم به زنگ بزنم؟ جاوی جان میتونم
So,
یه
hold
مثلا
on.
یه ساعت
This is what happens when your VPN crashes. Sign in.
Okay, so this is what happens when VPN is not connected through Netherlands, which is my favorite country. You have to connect through VPN. In North America, through outside of North America, VPN connect to Netherlands. So you disconnect and you reconnect, or you reset the location, okay? If you want, I can show it to you on my screen.
And I'm trying to see why it's not doing that.
Okay, what do you like to show you?
Hold on. Netherlands. Hold on. Let me do that again. Right? So where are you? There you are. So let's stop sharing screen. Let's share screen again. Let's say entire screen. There you go. You go there and we share screen. Okay, so now I go back. And now where's that? It's right there. Nope. Where did it go?
Very well done. Very well done.
So we go here.
Go to the home. Go to the home of Proton.
Yeah.
There was a home button. Go to the home.
Home button.
Yeah. Okay. No, you want the free one. No, nobody should pay it. Hold on. Just click around until you see the one that says activate. It should be active anyways. You should be able you should be able to search it at the bottom of your screen. If you like, I can show you.
Give me a moment. I just had it. That's why I was saying, where to go? Subscription.
When you
No.
double click on the icon, it show you your connectivity. Go down there, see if it's connected first of all.
Ah, there we go.
Ah,
There
there
it
you
is.
go. There you go. Go, bravo. Choose
Okay,
Netherlands.
so disconnect, connect, disconnect, Netherlands.
That's correct.
Boom.
Refresh
That's how quick it was. Let's do
and
save.
close this down or refresh. There we go. You know,
There
if
we
you
go.
don't give up, you're gonna overcome any challenge, anything you like.
Okay. Now let's go back to here. 5 grand. That is with no reinvestment.
$5,000. What are you trying to show here, my friend?
I'm showing no reinvestment. That's the no reinvestment.
All right.
Reinvestment. That's AI bot. Okay. Let me do that. I'll turn this back off. Reinvestment. Actually, this is the proper way to demonstrate it.
What are you trying to do, David? What are you trying to illustrate here?
Hold on. Let me write the numbers down first. This is an example of what your money would do in 5 years.
The cost of waiting.
Oh. Okay. Now, that's just $5,000. But okay. Your amount, if you just did $5,000, is $79,353,116.45 in 5 years. That's just $5,000 once. This is your salary. Okay, now we'll do 60K. 1197100. Whoops, no, 1 year, and then we'll turn this on. And then this is that amount. 43,872.42.31. Change that to 2 years. Turn that back off. All right. 239400. Turn this back on. 3208246.98. 3 years. Turn this back off. 359,100. Add this back in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 8, 9, 5.11. Turn this back off. 4 years. 478800.00. Turn this back on. 17154747815. Turn this back off. 5 years. 598500. Turn back on. 1544 18961.15. Now, that is hundreds, thousands, millions, $1.254 trillion or $billion. Sorry, the 1.2B54B. Now, if I can't convince you that way, that's IA finance. That is what you would make if you put $60,000 once for 5 years. How and why should I ever show you or demonstrate you any other way than the number that you need in your mind, in your head, for your life, monthly and yearly? And that's just doing it once. That's it. Would that make an impact in your life?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you have $300?
Yes, I have.
Could you put $130 down into the top off in the beginning? And then we wait, and then you do the create deposit in the second part, and then we wait again, and then you put as much money into that account as much often as possible, when possible, before you get paid or after you get paid. Like they say, pay yourself first. Okay, that's that. Okay, now, Arif, this is your primary training coming in,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Pay yourself first. Roll 72.
Yes, sir.
So, if you had to pay a premium on life insurance, we could probably come up with the amount because I still have the old formula how to do that. Okay,
Let me,
to make those numbers. Now,
let me conclude
it
this.
doesn't matter, but here's the whole point. You put something in on a constant, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. That's up to you. I can't make that decision. You can. You know how much money you have. I'm not telling you how much money you put in. But now you told me what I can show you.
When
And
can you
Arif has
show
not
me the
said a word.
money? When can you
I
show
get
me the money? And let's conclude this 20-minute session with Hossein. I don't even know if you answered his questions because the aim is to train them to visualize, to have tools to see the future. This is a training that we did in Primerica, you know, pen and paper. Let's write down a three-year plan right here, okay? We're going to write down a 3-year plan. It's now 1930.
Look what I just did. Look what I just did. I used AI. I used the calculator. That is all the work that you were about to do manually. All I did was do 1 year without interest. This is your principal. It's like the loan. Everyone knows how to pay a loan back. Guess what? You're creating the wealth of a loan that pays you back. So, I mean, if you don't want that, hey, that's just compound interest for you. It's just APR becomes APY. That's the only difference.
Um,
It's keep it
let,
simple,
let,
stupid. And it's not to offend anyone. It's to keep it simple. The visualization is to keep it simple.
yeah, it's,
$79.353 million
let me
or $1.25 billion. Take your pick.
let me get some resources and something. This is a sponsored program. Please give me a minute to show you our sponsors and the opportunity to work our sponsors. Okay, this YouTube channel now has sponsors, and you need to find out who is making this possible. All this effort is happening. So if you don't mind to stop sharing your screen, I will ask Hossein if he has any questions. آقا سوالی داری درباره این چیزایی که داشت نشون میداد؟ این تمرینات رو برید اونجا تمرین کنید. مثلا اگه با $5,000 شروع کنید، 1 سال بعد چقدر اتفاقی میفته، 3 سال بعد اگه این رینوست رو بزنید یا اگه نزنید فرق زیادی داره. و همه امیدوارم که دوستانی که تماشا میکنن اگه رینوست رو نزدن حتما برن رینوست رو بزنن، چون این دیگه هر روز پولای جدید میره تو بازار براتون خرید و فروش میکنه، دوباره برمیگرده روز بعد دوباره اون پولایی که قبل بود و سود روز جدید. اینجوریه کامپاوند اینترست. دیگه من نمیدونم چجوری توضیح بدم آقای اسماعیلی.
اوکی، یه سوالی توی دکتر به من گفت، آقای احمدی گفتش که توی قسمت متریال من یه سری ویدیو دانلود کردم که اینا به نظرم اینا توضیح میده که حالا اوروم توکن یکیش هست، یکی دیگه هم هستش پارتنر پروگرام. تو اینا این چیزایی که حالا برای اینکه پول چجوری بذاریم برداریم این کارا رو بکنیم، تو اینا توضیح داده شده تو این ویدیوها؟
بله.
یا تو این ویدیو که نیست، یعنی پی دی اف اینا که مثلا من چون شروع کردم خوندن اینا گفتم
ما الان اطلاعات انقدر سریع داره میاد تو این کمپانی، خیلی داره سریع. از روزی که من شروع کردم مثلا از 5 ماه پیش از 50,000 نفر الان به 180,000 نفر رسیدن. متوجهید؟ برای همین باید اینفراستراکچر درست کنن که سپورت باشه، که تمام سوالات داده بشه. و الان دارن کال سنتری در فیلیپین درست میکنن که به انگلیسی بتونه جواب تمام سوالات رو بده. شما اونجا هستید حساب دارید نمیدونید چجوری لاکد اوت شدید این چیزا. توی کانادا دارن، توی البرتا الان دارن یک آفیسی، هوم آفیسی میسازن که تمام آمریکا رو بگیره، آمریکا، کانادا، آمریکا جنوبی، از اونجا تا اینجا، و جواب سوالات مردم داده بشه. ما الان به عنوان این پاینیر، اولین کسایی که تو اینجا هستیم، داریم این فضا رو میسازیم. عزیز من، داریم این فضا سازی میکنیم که این استعدادایی هست توی آمریکا، توی کانادا اینجا جمع بشه و اینا رو وقتی آقای احمدزن یا براین بنسن یا اندرو آیزاک اومدن اینجا، ما میریم ایرپورت خودمون برشون میادیم میگیم آقا اینم نفرات ما. متوجه؟ از اینا ببینید، اول از اینجا شروع کنید. کسایی که میخواید توی آفیستون کار کنید، توی بالاخره توی این اینفراستراکچر کار کنید. ما خودمون پروموتر هستیم و خیلی هم دستبوسیم به قول ایرانی که این آنو به ما آشنا کردید، ولی اگه کسایی میخواید براتون مستقیما کار کنن، اینم نفراتون هست. خوبه؟
اوکی. بله. پس من از این فایل پی دی اف میتونم استفاده کنم دیگه، یعنی توش هست. پس این چیزا، این فایل پی دی اف توش همه چی که من گفتم.
آره، اگه سوالی هم بود، ما اگین من و آقای دیوید اینجا هستیم هر روز ساعت 11 و فردا یک گسترش بزرگ آمریکا کانادا است، چون منو گفته که من از شما بیشتر نفر میارم. یک نفری شما 6 ماه کار میکردید، ببین نفر نیم ساعت داره بیاد اینو یاد بگیره. یه جای اینجوری است.
البته من که یه شنبه کار میکنم، یعنی یه شنبه دوشنبه.
شما من نه آقای دکتر گفتم، گفت میام و بقیه دوستان تقاضا میکنم کسانی که این ویدیو رو میبینن فارسی صحبت میکنن، انگلیسی بلد نیستن، تا اینجا این ویدیو رو دیده باشید حتما تشریف بیارید. آقای اسماعیلی رو بشناسید، منو نشناسید، هر کسی میخواید نشناسید بشناسید مهم نیست. ویدیوتون رو ببندید گوش بدید. آقای دوست عزیز من، تو رو خدا یه قلم کاغذ بیارید، ز گهواره تا گوردانش بچین گفتن. درسته؟
بله، کاغذ مداد آوردم من.
Now everybody has a pen and paper, including Hossein. We're gonna close the session out. I've invited everybody. Yeah, one beak is enough. One beak to change the world. Thank you. See you tomorrow at 11 o'clock, everyone.